Hi, I'm Mark. I came to Hoboken Grace with my wife about 3 years ago. I've been serving on the greeter team for about 1 year. It's funny, it was kind of a running joke in my dinner group that I had gone to Team Link a couple of times, but still hadn't began serving. I really explored a lot of different areas because I don't want to just do the same thing that I do like in my normal day job, which would probably stick me on like the analytics team. I'm an accountant at work, but I like people more than I like numbers, and so greeting team really is the best spot for me. I do see serving as an act of worship, and it makes me think of this, it's kind of like an old parable or old story that I've heard with a water bearer that has these two large clay pots that he puts on a stick or a pole, and he carries them down to the stream each day to fill them with water. And he does this for like two years. And one pot is perfect, and the pot comes back full of water. The other pot has a crack in it and leaks out half of the water. And so after 2 years, that pot finally says to the water bearer, like, I'm really sorry, like, I'm failing you. You're putting in all this work, and I'm not fulfilling what I should be doing. And the water bearer says, listen, when we walk up back to the house this time, look at your side of the path. And as they walk back up the path, he notices there's flowers along the way. And the water bearer says, listen, I've known about your flaws the whole time, and I planted seeds along the path. And because of your flaws, now I can have all these beautiful flowers to put on the master's table. And I think that story really is a great illustration of kind of us. We have this incredible message that we carry in jars of clay, and the jars are imperfect, and through all of our flaws, the light of Christ can shine through the jar. We just have to allow ourselves to be used. And so that's the way I see serving. I think while I was searching, maybe I was looking for something that I thought was going to be more important or a better spot to do, but really I just needed to find somewhere that I could be used with all of the flaws that I have, and God can be seen and shine through that. Finding ways to serve during quarantine was kind of a challenge, I think, for the team, First Impressions team in total. Just couldn't serve and love people the way that we normally did and wanted to. And one of the ways that I chose to serve was to engage online through the chat. The first time I signed in, I actually signed in as Front Door Mark, but decided to join in and just kind of welcome people as they came in. I didn't realize there were going to be hosts already on the chat, but I just wanted to welcome people in the way I would do at the front door. And if that's the way I can be used as somebody comes into God's presence or into worship with Him, I think that's fine. I think it's so important to try to connect with the people that are coming through the doors. And one of the things that I try to do is learn everybody by name. I don't have everyone right now, but I'm working on it. Whatever small part you play, it does make a big difference to the person that's coming in for the first time. And when they come back the next week, if you remember them, it really does make a big difference. If you've played on any team, you know it's way more fun to be on the field playing and participating in the game than it is just to be sitting on the bench. And if you come to church week after week and you just, worship and just sit there and participate, it's good, but you're not going to get as much as you can out of it. When you allow yourself to be used by God and you serve, it really opens the door for Him to continue to fill you with more each week.